Greetings. I am a dragon alchemist, and allow me to entertain you. I am once again playing Fallout 4, where I am here at a nuclear stockpile, about to retrieve a bunch of bombs for the Brotherhood. The jury is still out on whether this is a good idea. The fact that I'm even having to consider whether this is a good idea already speaks volumes about how good of an idea it already is. And the answer is not very. And every single ghoul I come across now, I am going to be rather paranoid. As well as other doorways. Mainly because once you turn a corner, you don't know if you're going to get rushed. And there's nothing more startling than a rush of ghouls coming down at you from a hallway. You better hope that your ammunition lasts for that rush, or you're in for a beating. So far, so good. At the very least, I have Dance covering my back here. He's got a nice little laser rifle. Thing is a corpse? Huh. Yep, seems the children of Adam are very active in this area. But yes, Dance does have a laser rifle. Unfortunately, it's not a fully automatic. So he's gonna have to pick his shots. I, on the other hand, am a little more liberal about my usage of fusion cells when need be. Alright. Those two don't seem to need a shot through the wall from me. So we will keep moving on. I am spotting. Watch the back side, watch the front side. And watch the ammunition count. Let's see a glowing one resurrect that one. Ooh, chameleon, huh? That's worth a few points. There's a lot of Children of Adam corpses around. Nothing in that lunchbox? Okay. So, the Children of Adam certainly have a presence here. But I've yet to come across a live one. Possibly because they've all been chewed on by ghouls, but we'll have to see about that. Now I'm just considering, how well is Liberty Prime going to function with a bunch of nuclear bombs? What sort of advantage is that going to give me against the Institute if we turn against them? I don't like this in the slightest. No, I do not. Dance, get out of the way. Darn it, that the head was over there. Oh, they're coming out. They are coming out of the woodwork. I have my fragmentation grenades ready. You know what? Let's clear the water here. I don't care if this wastes anything. I'm not going in there until I depth charged the area. Reload. We got anything?
This moisture is bad for my power on.
Yeah, well, I'll get you some repairs if need be, Dance. We're here to make sure we got our backside covered. I am not going to move forward with a bunch of ghouls ready to come down my back if I leave them be. Because all it takes is one groan from a ghoul that notices us, and then they wake up, and then they charge me. And that's no good. What am I looking at here? Check tunnels, check vents. Tunnel fighting. Fun. A lot more of those nukes. A lot of them. Alright, I don't think Liberty Prime's gonna be short-supplied. Assuming we can get out of here. Open her up. What do we have here? I hear motor. I hear... oh. Hello? Who are you?
State your purpose, stranger. You walk on Atom's hallowed ground.
Let's not question yeah, I already know who Atom is. Let's just get right to it.
Oh, right. Hallowed ground. Obviously. Just look how wonderful this place is.
Your mockery is wasted. The children of Atom have sworn to guard this place until the time of the Great Divide. None shall enter.
Great Divide. Is that your version of the apocalypse? I can't admit things can get worse, but why do you want things to get worse? Let's see if we can talk this guy out into letting us have the nukes.
Trust me, I'm on your side here. I want to help you out.
Atom has no need of help from non-believers. When he returns to us, these relics will carry his word and his glory to all corners of the earth. That is why they must be safeguarded.
This man is obviously delusional. I recommend we switch tactics.
Let me talk, Dance. Let me talk. I could question him more, but that does risk me losing the opportunity to convince him to let me have the nukes. Apparently, I can do that. Let's spread his glory. And the radiation. This is a terrible idea, but if we can get these nukes, we're gonna get them one way or another. No need to waste a life doing it.
I want to spread his, glory. Look, the bombs will get used, okay? Isn't that what you want?
Perhaps then I have misjudged you. If you would see these relics used, then Atom's will is done. Take this, and prepare to enter his inner sanctum. Follow the brilliance of the glow, and it shall lead you to the relics.
Exceptionally
May Atom's
creepy.
radiance warm your soul.
And may a psychiatrist come by and give you some guidance. Let's get out of here. Seriously. What? Who?
This is Captain Mitch Dunleavy, 132nd Engineering Corps at Sentinel Site Prescott. All lines of communication are down, and we're tracking multiple inbounds on radar. This is a drill. We need confirmation immediately. We've got a lot of nervous soldiers over here, Command. This is the big one. They want to head home to their families before it's too late. Some of the inbounds are getting awfully close. Wait a minute. The inbounds are splitting into multiple targets? Oh, hell. This is it, isn't it? May God have mercy on our souls.
Yep, that was suitably depressing. Atom's Wrath.
Sir?
Interesting, but it does not appear that I need to be armed anymore. Let's see what this terminal holds for me. Oh, I can open the door from here. Okay, we can do that. No need to sabotage the turret if he's just gonna let me walk in and grab the nukes. Now I'm hungry and thirsty. Hold on a moment. I did remember to bring something to eat, didn't I? Got a few noodle cups. Still not... Oh, no. I'm good. I'm good. No, still a little hungry. I might as well eat that iguana stick. Properly fed. And here we are. In the heart of a nuclear arsenal. I am so tempted to just set a timer on one of these things and walk out of here. These things... I really don't want these things to see the light of day, considering what they did when they saw the light of day.
Mark 28 nuclear bombs. Liberty Prime's weapon of choice.
But... we need the weaponry. It's an unfortunate state of affairs, but that's how it is.
We're taking too many rads. We need to move out.
Oh, Dance, you got something to say about this? I would suggest saying that this is a bad idea. Dance, why are you going to the radioactive zone? This is a bad and terrible idea. If you got something to say, make it quick.
Dance.
We're
Now
soaking
that
up
the
radiation.
section's secured, you should return to the airport immediately. I'll remain on watch until the vertebrates arrive.
Okay. Yeah, because the guy with the crazy atom fetish and the turret and the robot isn't enough of a deterrent. You know what? I'm not gonna bother wasting time talking about it. We're in the middle of a nuclear stockpile and all.
Good idea. Wouldn't want these things falling into the wrong hands.
Exactly. I'll meet you aboard the Pridlin as soon as these bombs are counted, tested, and loaded. Outstanding work, Knight.
I'm guessing you're gonna test them in the nuclear wasteland that we're standing in, because things can't possibly get more radioactive, can they? On second thought, no, don't answer that. They could. They very well could. It's a pain to have to drop something like that, but it's not like I use them. Everything's reloaded. Good. Let's get out of here. This is the elevator out, right? Yeah, looks like the... Oh, is that a glowing one? I saw something glowing. I saw something glowing. That is a glowing one! We are going to be laying a trap. I am not going to let that thing walk out and start hitting me that easily. What type of grenades do I have to spare? This cryo mine and this bottle cap mine are probably going to see some use today. Hey! Come on! Pretty. I do not know if that is overkill, but at this stage, I don't care. I'm not taking this thing along for the ride. I am not. Get off my ride. I'm leaving. This place was enough of a loony bin without the Children of Adam spokesman inside. This was a monument to the mistakes of the old world. And here I am, about to repeat them. I'm a horrible person. Do I really have to work with the Minutemen on this? Do I really? I'm questioning that right now. I could work with the railroad. I'm wondering if the Minutemen have anything to say about this. I am dearly hoping so. Alright. I was about to head to Virgil's place, wasn't I? Wow, this place is really radioactive. I'm getting out of here. You know what? I'm gonna swallow some Radaway. Well, not Radaway, some Rad X, and then later some Radaway. I'm a little parched, but that's fine. A bit of thirst is a small price to not glow. And there's a storm coming in. It's time to head inside. Okay, Virgil, I have some good news. And some bad news if you don't like the Brotherhood of Steel. But hey, good news!
Well, glad to see the relay didn't completely vaporize you.
I am rather worried now. Should it have?
Did you expect it to?
No, of course not. It was far more likely that it would just blow up. But
That's
it
not
didn't.
encouraging.
You made it in. Were you able to find the serum?
That I did. Can't find it. No, I'm not gonna deny him his serum. We had a deal. And it's not like I can use this.
Got it right here.
That's it. That's really it. All right. Let's see. Let's see. Retrovirus has matured nicely. Density gradient is high. Recombinant counter-intron sequences look stable. Transcriptive exon strands have formed. Yes. It seems to have matured nicely.
I am no biologist. I'm guessing since you only have the one sample, you can't afford to test it. So let's just go with the sarcasm.
Has the
I need it.
reverse transcriptase survived the nucleotide synthesis?
Excellent question. Yes, it has. Fascinating. No. Did you mean that as a joke? Well,
Well, for science!
there's only one way to test it. All right. Here we go. And now, we wait.
How long? Oh. Well, I did ask the question.
How long will it take?
I don't know. Nothing like this has ever been tried before. I'm going to rest for a while. I'm back in a few days, maybe a week, and... well, I guess we'll see. In any event, you kept your end of our bargain. Thank you.
Well, if this works and you turn human again, I hope you have a radiation suit around here, because I don't know how you're going to survive back outside there unless you somehow have been testing on the children of Adam, and been seeing how they've been surviving without any form of protection,
Rest.
and have not ghoulified as well. That's a big thing. How have they survived without getting ghoulified? You give me the answer to that, and I'm gonna give you a lot of caps. I would fund your research. You would have a patron of science right in front of you. Hey, and speaking of that, if that super mutant stuff really does work, and you reverse it, you're gonna have another bit of help. Great. Now I'm overburdened. Just fantastic. I can't move.
Thank you.
Is there any place you can let me sleep? Because apparently I cannot move. Because I'm overtired. And I have not gone to rest in a long while. I think I'm going to have to use a vertibird grenade and just do that. Use one of those to carry me home. This is going to be a long walk. Okay, I am back at the Pridwin after dropping off a lot of junk and sorting through my inventory. Got a good night's sleep, so I shouldn't be overburdened again.
Liberating the Commonwealth is a huge responsibility.
At least, not anytime soon, I hope. Wait a minute, who was I going to reporting to? Oh, Ingram. I went the completely wrong way. I arrived at the Pridwin, not the airport, like I was supposed to. Whoops.
That Salisbury steak is mine.
I would actually love a bit of Salisbury steak. As long as it's not irradiated. Sounds very good. I suppose it's still technically steak even if it's from a Brahmin, isn't it? Makes sense, I suppose. Gotta wonder how a few hundred years of radiation and mutation have changed the texture and taste of steak, though. It's a valid point to ask, isn't it? Ooh, hello. I see things have gone very well. Very well indeed. Alright, Ingram. Well, I got good news, and I suppose you're seeing the bombs at the back. You already know too.
Proctor Ingram.
Looks like the Mark 28s are gonna do the trick. That was a good find.
I'll work with your team to ensure that Prime's bombs remain stable after they're loaded into his pack. It won't be too much of a problem.
Well, Dr. Lee, I have to admit, we couldn't have done this without you.
It's a little early to begin celebrating, Proctor Ingram. We haven't fully thrown the switch on Liberty Prime, and I'm just hoping all the work I've done to keep the system stable are gonna hold.
Yeah, this is safe, right?
Are you sure this is safe?
Of course. I've checked every connection, every circuit myself. Prime will hold together.
Proctor, all the readouts look green. I think it's time for you to perform the power shunt.
Actually, I think I'm gonna let you press the button. After all, without your help, we'd still be staring at a pile of disassembled parts.
It would be better if a trained technician performed that task, but I suppose you deserve to be the one to do it.
Now, I don't know about trained, but considering all the building I do, I would be qualified as a technician. Well, Liberty Prime, let's see what you're made of.
Liberty Prime, back online.
Excellent.
Let's run a basic diagnostic on him.
Diagnostic command accepted.
Give him a moment. He needs to adjust to his new configuration.
Voice module online. Audio functionality test initialized.
Looking good, looking
Designation.
good.
Liberty Prime Mark II. Mission: the liberation of Anchorage, Alaska. Primary targets: any and all red Chinese invaders.
I guess you guys couldn't be bothered to change the designations, could you?
System analysis and battle
Ah, well,
readiness check.
it's its
Liberty
charm.
Prime full system analysis. All systems nominal. Weapons hot. Warning: nuclear weapon payload depleted. Reload required. Warning: power core offline. Running on external power only. Core restart recommended. Ability to repel red Chinese invaders compromised.
Got green lights across the board here. He's looking good from where I'm sitting. Doctor, if you wouldn't mind keeping an eye on the big guy here, I'd appreciate it. Well, I have to admit, wasn't sure we'd be able to pull it off, but Liberty Prime's looking pretty good.
Yep, and his charm is completely intact. Welcome back, Liberty Prime. What was what he said about the power core, though?
What was that he said about his power core?
Prime's in top shape, but his nuclear engine needs to be restarted. Right now, we have him running off of the Pridwin's engines. Once I get that sorted out, we'll send him off to kick in the Institute's front door. Before you head off to your next assignment, I have something for you. I came up with this little beauty myself. I think it'll add a bit more punch to your power armor.
Medic pump for the T-60? I appreciate the thought, but it's probably not going to work well with my XO1. In fact, I don't even think it's compatible. It's not necessary.
This wasn't necessary, Ingram.
Come on. You earned the damn thing. Besides, Liberty Prime isn't about to run out and get you a gift. Anyway, that's enough of that.
It would be rather
Prime
nice,
came
though.
up to the Pridwin. Elder Maxson said he needed to speak to you as soon as you were done here. And thank you, Knight. Without you, none of this would have been possible.
Now that is food for thought, isn't it? What would an ultra-patriotic, nuclear-armed robot with laser death eyes give you for a gift? Probably a bunch of dead Chinese corpses. I'm hoping his facial recognition software isn't online. That would make things awkward. Very awkward. Yeah, you know what? I am now rather concerned that Liberty Prime isn't prejudiced against Chinese Americans. Let's get out of here. Now, what does Maxon need me to do? And, more to the point, do I want to do it? Because I really should get back to the Institute and see what else they have for me. Because they've got a long, long way to go to convince me that their intentions are good. But before we get to that, I want to make sure that if things go horribly wrong, I have an alternative.
Is there anything you wish to tell me, Knight?
Excuse me?
I'm not sure I understand what you're talking about.
I find your ignorance awfully convenient. Proctor Quinlan completed the decryption of the data you retrieved from the Institute. A portion of his findings included a list of synths that went missing or escaped from their underground facility. After careful analysis of the information, we've discovered something unprecedented. Paladin Dance is a perfect match for one of the synths on that list.
Okay. That's intriguing. How is that possible? How is that possible? Wasn't he with you in the Capital Wasteland? Unless you're saying that he escaped from the Commonwealth, got to the Capital Wasteland, joined up with the Brotherhood, and then came back with you? What's going on here?
Is Quinlan absolutely certain?
Proctor Quinlan validated the information numerous times. I can assure you, his results are accurate. The data you brought back included a record of each subject's DNA. We keep the same information on file for all of our soldiers. Paladin Dance's DNA is a perfect match for a synth they called M797. To make matters worse, he's gone AWOL. Disappeared without a trace.
Oh, you're
His
kidding
sudden
me.
absence simply reinforces our conclusion that M797 and Paladin Dance are one and the same. I'm finding it difficult to believe that he never confided in you, and then swore you to secrecy.
No, he did not say a thing. Are you telling me he's out there with a bunch of nuclear weapons and is he still with the Institute? Is he still with the Institute and we just gave them a bunch of nuclear bombs?
Something wrong, Knight?
Yes, something can be potentially very wrong, but he never told me.
You have to believe me. He never told me he was a synth.
Apparently, I've misjudged you, which means I've decided to take you at your word. However, that doesn't absolve you of your duty. Dance is a synth. He represents everything we hate, a monstrosity of technology. Our mission in the Commonwealth is clear. The Institute and its creations need to be destroyed in order to preserve our future.
Whoa, slow your roll, Maxon.
I'm ordering you to hunt down Dance and execute him.
Okay, amendment. Instead of slow, complete, stop! We have not yet gotten Dance's complete story. Is he part of the Institute? Or is it escaped synth? The Institute says he's escaped. He is escaped, so maybe not join back up with them. But that still doesn't mean you have to kill him. Yeah, he deserves a chance. He deserves a chance to explain himself.
I won't do it. Dance deserves a chance to explain himself.
You will do it. This is not up for judgment or debate. I'm giving you a direct order, Knight, and I expect you to follow it without question. Listen, I'm not blind to the fact that Dance was your mentor, and this isn't an easy burden to bear. But if we're to remain strong, we can't afford to make exceptions. Even when it means executing one of our own. Find Proctor Quinlan. He's been analyzing the data and should be able to provide you with a starting point. And Knight, there's a promotion for you riding on the results of these orders. So don't disappoint me. You're dismissed.
Come on. Now you're just outright trying to bribe me. And here I thought things couldn't get any more complicated. I was wrong, apparently. Now, I've got to go out
Attention.
and
This
find
is a notice
Dance.
to all personnel. Please think of your brothers and sisters down below.
Alright, Quinlan,
Thoroughly secure all gear while on the
tell me
flight
the
deck.
bad news.
Thank you, Proctor Quinlan.
Oh, Knight. I was told you were coming. Sorry about this business with Dance.
Yeah, what's going on here? Aside from him being a synth, apparently.
What do you know about this situation?
While I was decrypting all of the data you acquired from within the Institute, I came across a list. It appears that the Institute keeps exemplary records where their synths are concerned, including logging those that were reported missing. As I was perusing this list, I came across an image of Dance under the heading M797. A quick DNA comparison with our own records told the rest of the tale. I'm certain this comes as quite a shock to you, Knight. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Just... Give me the skinny here. Just... Ugh.
He'll be missed.
Doubtful. I wouldn't miss a synth any sooner than I'd miss
Oh,
a transition.
come on!
I was merely sorry that you'd been duped. No matter. I've been
That's just
poring over
cold.
Dance's duty reports, and unfortunately, I haven't found any concrete information. As you're well aware, Dance had intimate knowledge of the Commonwealth, and I'm afraid he could be seeking refuge anywhere. I think our best approach would be to identify every location he's ever visited and eliminate them as possibilities one by one. You may want to get comfortable. This could take quite a bit of...
What the hell is this crap about Dance being a synth?
Oh.
I assume your outburst was a reference to some doubt regarding Dance's identity. I can assure you that my findings are quite accurate, Scribe.
So he sets Dance up, and then you knock him down. Is that it?
Oh, now, hold on there, Halen. This was not my doing.
How did you hear about it?
There are no secrets in the Brotherhood. Maxon's made it clear that we're to locate Paladin Dance, and if we find him, report his location to you. That can only mean you've been sent to hunt him down.
Yeah. None of these are anything I want to say. And more to the point, I don't even know what they say anymore because of the whole survival mode thing. Oh, this is horrible. Yeah, I don't mind your tone. I can understand you're upset. I have the time, but I don't go for orders. That's not how I act. I suppose this is the most neutral thing I can go for.
I don't have time to discuss it right now, Halen.
Why? In too much of a rush to pull the trigger?
That's not what I
That
meant.
after everything Paladin Dance did for you, you're just gonna turn your back on him like this. There's obviously been a mistake, and we need to get to the bottom of it.
Scribe Halen, you're addressing a senior officer, and you will show him the respect that he's due. Or so help me, I'll have you brought up on charges. Now, unless you're here with information that can assist us, I suggest you return to the police station immediately.
Of course. My apologies, Proctor. I believe I have some information that's relevant to the search.
Very well then. Would you care to enlighten us? Or do we have to wait until you decide to grace us with your knowledge?
Knight, if you'd accompany me to the flight deck, I'd like to show you the information I've compiled firsthand. I've stored the data on my vertibird gunship's computer.
Alright. I'll just find him.
I'll take anything that gets me closer to finding Dance.
Yes, sir.
Proceed, Knight. I'll continue doing my research here.
If you'll follow me, sir.
Ugh. I am liking this situation less and less. Beyond Dance being a synth, which is not exactly a totally bad thing.
Don't let Ingram catch us down.
My reservations about
We'll be on report.
helping the Brotherhood have gone up many-fold. I am deeply reconsidering continuing to work with them now. And if they don't give me the option of helping Dance, I'm not going to pull the trigger. I am simply not going to do that. They have not helped me out as nearly as much as I have helped them. And they're asking me to do this? No way.
Scribe Halen.
Do you actually plan on killing Paladin Dance?
No! For the love of all that's good, no! What do you mean I haven't decided? I am just going with no!
I haven't decided yet.
Well, before you do, I need you to listen to what I have to say. I've known Paladin Dance ever since I was an initiate. He trained me, showed me the ropes, and when I screwed up, he taught me to dust myself off and move on. He's earned my admiration, my respect, and my friendship. I don't care what Quinlan's report says. I don't care if he's a machine or not. He's still Dance.
For... At least you're sensible. One person sensible in this sea of madness. I have no idea how to explain things to Maxon, though. That's going to be bad news, but why are you telling me this?
Why are you telling me all of this?
Because someone has to before you rush off and carry out Maxon's orders without thinking about what you're doing.
I've been thinking about this a rather lot. In a very short amount of time.
Risk his own life based on nothing more than principle alone. That's why I'm asking you. Not just as a member of the Brotherhood, but as a human being. Give him a chance. Let him tell his side of the story. If you're not convinced by what he says, or somehow he's become truly lost to us, then you do what you have to do.
Okay. Yes, if he is actually on his own, he had no idea. Maybe he had the mind wipe job. The Institute registered him as escaped, he's helped out your Brotherhood, and suddenly they just toss him out the airlock.
Come on. Answer me. This is important.
Yes, I will hear him out. That was the plan from the very start.
Alright, I'll hear him out.
That's all that I ask. I'll just have to trust that when the time comes, you'll do the right thing. Before the Prydwins showed up, Dance had me identify a fallback point if we ever lost the police station. It was Listening Post Bravo, an old pre-war U.S. military outpost on the northern frontier of the Commonwealth. It's isolated, and we're the only ones that knew about it. So, there's a good chance that's where he's headed. Just be careful. There's no telling what state of mind he's in right now, or if he trusts any of us at all.
I can understand that, at least. He's going to be very cautious about me approaching.
Attention all personnel. Research patrols are a crucial facet of our operation here in the Commonwealth.
And can someone shut that announcer up? I've got other things on my mind aside from hearing about research patrols. Okay, I'm gonna have to go out and find Dance. After that, though, I'm gonna decide what to do about him. But if Maxon doesn't like what I decide, he can just saw it off.
Spiking. Might want to have a doctor take a look.
I got no rads. I got nothing to do with you. My stress levels are spiking, though. No thanks to your Brotherhood's complete and utter lack of sympathy or individuality. Think for yourselves. For the love of everything that's good, think for yourselves. Halen has the right idea. Well, time to get on this vertibird and find where Dance went. Listening Post Bravo. Oh, I've been there already. This is going to make things a little awkward. Well, my perception's all the way up to max. And I think I'm going to end the episode here. When I come back, we're going to be finding Dance and getting his side of the story. And hoping that he's a pretty bloody good storyteller. Because I'm going to have to offer one up to Maxon really soon afterwards. For now, though, I hope I have entertained you. Farewell.